We know that verbs are action words or doing words. But apart from the verbs which are action words or doing words, there are some verbs which show belonging or possession or a state of having something. They are called have verbs. There are three forms of have verbs: has, have, and had. Now, these have verbs show a sense of possession or belonging. Say, for example, he has a drawing book. Now, in this sentence, there is no action word or doing word, but we know that we cannot make a sentence without a verb. So, in this sentence, the word has shows possession, that he possesses a drawing book, and it is a have verb. Now, have verbs vary according to grammatical person, that is first person, second person, or third person, and time period, that is past or present. Also, number, that is whether the subject is singular or plural. So, the three forms has, have, or had depend upon the person, time period, or number. Now, in this lecture, we will discuss the forms of have verb for third person. Third person is the person who is neither speaking nor the person spoken to. He is someone else. The man dash thin white hair now. Now, in this case, we are talking about the man. So, it is neither the person speaking nor the person spoken to. So, it is third person. And man means it is singular. There is just one person. Singular. Now. Now means we are talking about present. So, we are talking about singular present. What is the form of have verb? The man dashed thin white hair now, which means the man possesses thin white hair now. So, the correct form of have verb is has. The man has thin white hair now. So, in third person, for singular present tense, has is used. The man has thin white hair now. The lady dash thick black hair before. Now, the lady means there is just one lady. So, it is singular. Thick black hair before, which means we are talking about an earlier time, that is past. So, as we can see, this lady had earlier thick black hair, which she does not have now. So, what is the correct form of have verb? Had. So, for singular past tense, had is used. The lady had thick black hair before, which means that the lady possessed thick black hair before. So, for present, I use has. For past, I use had. So, the man has thin white hair now. Now means present tense. So, has is used. And the lady had thick black hair before. Before means past tense. So, had is used. Dogs dash short necks. Now, in this case, we are talking about dogs. Dogs means more than one dog. So, plural. Dash short necks. Now, dogs possess short necks and they still possess short necks. So, we are talking about present. It is not a thing of the past. Even today, dogs have short necks. So, we are talking about present. What is the form of have verb used for plural present tense? Have. Dogs have short necks. So for third person, plural present, have is used. Dogs have short necks. So the giraffe has a long neck because giraffe is singular. Dogs have short necks because dogs is plural. So for present tense, has is used for singular, have is used for plural. They dashed black hair earlier. Now they means plural. As we can see, there are three ladies here. They dashed black hair earlier. So it is plural. And earlier means we are talking about a time which is past before. So it is about past. And as we can see, when they were young girls, they had black hair. So what is the correct form of have verb to be used? Had. They had black hair earlier. They possessed black hair earlier. So they had black hair earlier. So these are the different forms of have verbs used for third person. When it is past tense, had is used. No matter whether it is singular or plural, we always use had. But when it is present tense, for singular, has is used, and for plural, have is used. So I say he has, she has, it has, or someone's name has, but they have. Similarly for had, he had, that means he had before in the past tense. She had, it had, and for the plural also, it is they had. So for singular as well as plural, past tense remains the same, but present tense varies. The giraffe has a long neck. Has means singular, just one, and present tense. Dogs have short necks, which means plural, more than one, present tense. Have. The lady had thick black hair before. So it is singular, past tense. So we use had. They had black hair earlier. More than one, and past tense. So had is used. Now can you answer this using the correct form of have verb? The moon dash no light of its own. The moon is singular. There is just one moon we are talking about. So it is singular. Dash no light of its own. We are trying to say the moon possesses no lights of its own. Now we are talking in present tense because the moon still does not possess any light of its own. So what is the form of have verb used for third person singular present? Has. The moon has no light of its own. They dash a great party last Sunday. What is the correct form of have verb? They means we are talking about plural number. So it is more than one. Plural. They dash a great party last Sunday. So last Sunday shows us that we are talking about past. What is the form of have verb used for plural past tense? Well, They experienced a great party last Sunday. Now, have verbs also show a state of having, which means experience. So, what is the correct form of have verb? The have verb used for plural past tense is had. They had a great party last Sunday. So these are the different forms of have verbs used for third person. For singular, present, has is used. For plural present, have is used. And for past tense, had is used both for singular and plural. So you should clearly remember this table in order to use the have verbs correctly. If you like this video, then subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all the learning resources as per CBSE, ICSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures on maths, science, English and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve the slightest of your doubts. And that's not all. You can also win exciting prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches, and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it is rewarding too. So register for free now.